Yeah, so growing up, life was good. I was christened at 7, but I think after that I never really engaged with my faith to the point that I do now. My dad's a Christian, so he helped bring me up. I feel strongly with his Christian morals and values, but I never really engaged with it. I never really had a connection with it until the point that I did. But yeah, I've been blessed in in growing up. You know, I've always been surrounded by animals. I've had good friends, but I think I let the challenges cloud a lot of that, and I think that was a big reason why I decided to come to faith too. So life before Jesus, for me, it was all about trying to be accepted. I hate that. I have a fear of rejection. I feel like I've had it quite a bit in my life, and I hate it. I absolutely hate it. And it got to the point for me where I was putting on a bravado facade of maybe a bit of arrogance, self-centeredness to try and make myself seem better to other people than I thought I was. It made me quite sad in private and quite isolated and lonely at points when people couldn't see the real me. And it was, yeah, I had periods of happiness, but it was inconsistent, and it was just, for me, quite lonely and isolating. There was a period in my life last year where I was quite unhappy. I had a couple of social situations going on, and I was just feeling a bit lonely, and I needed a bit of a spark. I needed a bit of happiness brought into my life, and I love reading. So I don't know why I did it. I still don't know to this day why I did it. But I went to bed and I picked up The Chronicles of Narnia by C.S. Lewis. I'd read them before, but as I was reading one of the books this time, I think it was The Magician's Nephew. I really connected with it. I don't know what it was. I was turning the page and I was becoming more and more invested in it. I just managed to find this unbelievable peace in it, and I felt that was the way of Jesus introducing to him, because I really felt this tangible kind of link to Aslan, who is in the books of Narnia, portrayed by Lewis as Jesus. And for me, that I kept reading it, and I loved it. And I felt that was Jesus at that moment saying to me, "This is who I am, and I see you unhappy. I see that you need help, guidance, and I'm here to provide that for you." So it was only a couple of months later, you know, I'd been going to church and developing my faith. I sat in my room and I just felt this urge to pray, as I had been doing since I'd come to see Jesus for the first time. And it wasn't by my own self-drive, but something felt inside of me like just praying to give my life to Jesus. It was probably the longest prayer I've ever done. And yeah, it was amazing. It was an amazing feeling. And I basically just said, "Please keep helping." I said, "God, please show me how to love Jesus the best way I can. Please help him bring the peace and happiness I want into my life that I cannot have by myself. And please allow me to keep developing and experiencing a relationship with him." And yeah, that was the way I came to Jesus. He's made a massive difference. My life is so much happier, contented, better, hopeful. For me personally, I don't need to be accepted by other people, because as long as Jesus loves me, that's all I need in this life. And I think that's the biggest lesson he's taught me, is that his love and his hope and the grace that he shows is greater than anyone or anything else. You know, being able to be part of a church community. No, I hadn't really been part of a proper community. I've been secluded and self-isolated. But to come here and meet the people I have, to experience the things that I have, it's been an absolute honour and a privilege. And I can't wait to see where the next steps of my relationship with Jesus lead me. I want to give my life to Jesus because he gave his life for me, for us. And I feel it's only right for me to do the same, because all that he's given me in the time I've been able to have a relationship with him. And even before that, I want to honour him and give my life to him as he gave his life for us.